What is up, my friends? Jesse with Just Man Sports Cards. Today we're going to do one of my best PSA reveals ever. This is loaded. I've already looked at the grades so I could pull up the population report, do a really educational video for everyone, and let's get into it. The app, I'm mirroring to my computer top, so I might have to blow this up. Hopefully it works. Intense, let's pop into it. 10, huge. I pretty much try to only send these if they're going to get 10s. 9s just don't do well. This is a population of 27, so it's the rarest PSA 10 in the set. Not by much. The Robinson is the second rarest 10. Much, in my opinion, it's kind of a harder card to 10, just because of the top to bottom. Maybe it's because of the last 10. It's like the last card in the set, so however they cut it. The 10 is always very close to the top. Boom, 10. That's big. Pop 28. These will be pretty easy sales for me. Should get between $2 to $250 for each one. I'm willing to hold price. I don't auction them. Garnett. Everything I pretty much bought off eBay. I'll mention it if I didn't buy it off eBay raw. Gold. So these were one per box. So for the Garnett, you would take about 150 to 200 boxes. Tough pulls. And let's see how we did. 10. This is huge. It's gold here. One of Garnett's best rookie. This estimate down here is wrong. The last 10 sold for over $1,000. Highly desired Garnett rookie. One of his best and the best grade. I graded 2 of them. 10. Cannot believe that. And it's kind of weird. Sometimes these like cards pop up like within a week or two, and you're like, I thought these were rare, and then they don't pop up again at all, raw wise or graded wise. So this is a pop. Yeah, I mentioned 10. Olajuwon, Anticipation. I was stacking these and just raw because I thought they were cheap raw. Great move on me. Got them all in hand, and then I eventually just sorted through, and I cherry picked what I thought was the best. So let's see. 10. I sent 2 of these, I believe. Yep. And this is a pop 10. So out of the 10, I've sent like 6 of them. Clifford Robinson, Rubies, 96. These would be 1 per box. I just have a small side PC of Clifford Robinson. I'd like to pick up his credentials. I think that's the next card I want to pick up of his of 96. Right here's the Rubies, PSA 8. It's a pop 1 with 0 higher, so I have the highest graded copy. I like the Rubies on this when it like color matches with the jersey. This makes the card a little better, and then it's red down here. Just great looking card. It's one of the Davis brothers, I think, right there, guarding them. Maddux, I've talked a little bit about these. These were 1 in 280 packs. They normally have like a little string here. They'll grade it with the string. I just don't like the way that looks. So I forget. I bought 2 copies. I sent 1 in. 1 had the string, and I cut that off. So let's see how we did. 6. So you do go like want, but it's a pop 1 with 1 higher. The PSA actually 7 just sold, which was the highest graded copy on eBay. You can go look what it sold. Somehow it slipped through my searches. I would have bid up on it. I have a small Maddux collection, so Holyfield Tyson dug these out. His stuff seems to be popping with the Jake Paul fight coming up. I had 2 copies. You get these out of CD cases, PSA 9, and then my second copy is a PSA 9. This one has something weird. I'm gonna have to look at that to see what's going on there. This is a population of 19 with 0 higher. These would come in like CD cases. It was easy for the cards to like move around, so they would like scratch each other. So the surfaces are pretty tough. I think I had like 15 raws of these. I was grading the Muhammad Ali's. I wasn't even paying attention to the Tysons. But things have changed. I don't know if the estimate's right here. I haven't price checked those. Elway, this is the first year of Gallery of Heroes. It's now called Stained Glass. These are big cards modern. This is low. I think the last 10 did over 300. I sent in 2, bought both copies raw off eBay. So I did very, very well there. Oh, it's Pop 18. And then the baseball version, Maddux 98. So this is a year later. I got 10 on it. So this card goes for like 125, 150. And it's a pop of 32. So football from the 90s in general is more rare than baseball. Baseball in the 90s was like the hot thing. But that changed in the probably mid 2000s, probably 2000. I don't know. Baseball is still highly popular, but so Brunel is not a card you would necessarily think to pick up. I picked up 3 more copies. I had 110. It sold really quick. Like within the day I listed it, I was like, okay, let me pick up some more. So I sent in 2 of the 3. I forget what was wrong with the other one. This is a pop 7. So if you're set collecting it, or you just want Mark Brunel, like maybe the Jaguars are your team. I forget. I listed mine for a very fair price, and I'm sure that's why it helped sell very quickly. Elway cut above. Probably the football version of the cards are the best looking. I think the baseball are also cut all the way. For some reason, the basketball were not cut on the bottom. 1 in 288 packs, I believe. PSA 8. I was very nervous. It had some surface dimples, but no print line. The print line, I will not buy a copy of this as a print line. I hate the look of it. But this didn't have it, so I have a small Elway PC personal collection. Pop 5 with 5 higher. Rare card. Scoring Kings Plus. So these were also 1 in 288 packs. The normal Scoring Kings would have been 1 per box. So what is that? 7 boxes you get one of these, and then times however many there is there. The Jordan is a monster card. 7. The front's foil on these. The non-plus version is just paper. So be on the lookout for the plus versions. Iverson's in it. That's one of his rarest rookies. Jordan's in it. Weber's in it. I forget who else is in it. It's a pretty big set. There might be 20 cards. So this is a pop 1 with 3 higher. Duncan, high voltage. I've tried numbers of times to pick up the 1 out of 500 and just lost. So I picked up some raw copies. PSA 9. This is a big card. Pop 32 with 2 higher. These have really gained traction. The Duncan is probably one of his rookies that have done the best over the last year, I would say. Probably just rarity and look, black and white and color match and good picture, and it just kind of checks all the boxes. Low population. So I graded 3. PSA 7 is not a win, and I took another one on the chin. So 1 win for me, and 2 gut punches from PSA on the other 2. But I mean, to have the 9, that's great. I'll probably sell the 7s and move on with my life. Rookie portfolio. These came out how rare they are. Small print run. So I picked up a raw copy. PSA 6, not great. It had a lot of surface issues. I knew it was not going to do well. So I'm okay with the 6. Pop, where am I at? Yeah, Pop 2 with 30 higher. So 32 copies probably floating around graded by PSA. Corey Dillon, I picked this up in, I call them dollar boxes, but when you go to card shows, not all the cards are dollars. Sometimes they're $5, $10. People have $20, $25 cards in the dollar boxes anymore. So I picked this one up for $5. It was a steal, and PSA 10. So that was a huge win. Made that worth going to that card show. Corey Dillon, he's like in the top 8 all-time rushing. You'll have to go look it up yourself if you want to fact check me. This is a pretty big card. I'm guessing probably 125 to 200. 3Ds, these are gorgeous cards. I slept on them for too long, and then they got pricey, and then I said I still want some. So this had like a weird corner lifting thing. I knew it wasn't going to do great. Very happy with the 8. Didn't get punished to like a 7 or stuff. Because sometimes you can get just hammered on stuff like that. So the Garnett is a pop, what is that, 16 with 14 higher. So pretty rare, kind of a cracked ice look. Very artistic. SPX Extreme. This is an eBay purchase. One of my favorite Jordan cards from 99. I kind of collect to 99 and then stop. I have some cards beyond 99, but not a lot. So my collecting window from Jordan is kind of his second year card up to 99. So I don't collect any of his star stuff. So I kind of collect from 87 to 99. And that's my collecting window for Jordan 10. I love this because it's also like this is on the Jordan Rules card. It's like J14. This is, there's several poses, and it's just a great pose where they've reused this image, and I'm okay with that. It's a great image. Warp Zone, these were in 98. Different look. People aren't as crazy, but the pull rate is crazy on these. 99 seems to be more rare. The Jordan's the big one in 98, but then Dirk and Paul Pierce also have. That's one of their rarest rookies. So be on the lookout. But in 99, Kobe's the big card. Duncan's probably the second biggest card. I forget if Shaq's in the set or not. I can't remember. This is a pop 4. Not. Do I have that right? So the Duncan, this is a pop 3 with 5 higher. The Jordan, I can't remember if I said it. It was a pop 46. So pop 46 on this. Still goes for some good money. I think that's roughly right of what that goes for. This I paid up for quite a bit raw. Just they don't pop up. So pop 3 with 5 higher. I was rushing myself a little bit. The first time I recorded this, I didn't have the sound on. So I think I'm trying to like plow through a little bit. Magic Johnson, blue refractor, 2008 Bowman. I'll pick up his refractors. 99. He's considered one of like top 5 best players ever. Great looking card. The blue. They use this image quite a bit for his cards. His super refractor is like this, and the 1 of 1 went for like 3,500, which I think was a steal. It's sold like 3 times in the last 4 years. I think that's why it didn't do as well. Anyways, this is a pop 2 with 3 higher. Jason Witten, his rookie card. So he's in the Tennessee Volunteers in this, but this is out of 100. Got this out of the same dollar box that I got the Corey Dillon out of. A lot of, probably 75% of the stuff I bought from the guy was not gradable. So, but that's not uncommon. So you just have to 8. Some people might not have sent this in, but I'll take the chance. This got men sized. I sent in like 8 in my last order. They all got men sized, including this card. So I thought, let me just send in like 2 and see how they do. So then Jason Witten, it's a pop 3 with 5 higher. Sabathia, a little more rare, out of 50 platinum. I really like the look of this card. Yeah, great pose as well. Yeah, great card. Pop 1, 0 higher. Definite win there. Stockton, X-Fractor, 2008. This set has become very popular, especially with the Kobe LeBron card. Is probably the biggest. X-Fractor out of 288. 9. I bought this at a card show too, from one of the Steves, if you know him, in the local card scene, one of the older guys. He had a bunch of stuff from 08. He opened it up back in the day, and I bought, I forget, like 6 X-Fractors off of him, and some refractors. I'd say like half of them were gradable. A lot of them had corner issues. I don't know what happened there. So this is probably an okay like push win for me, not a big win. High risers, this is the base, very clean back. These are embossed, great looking cards. 8, so a definite win. Clean surface on the front. members only, embossed. So very clean back. If you're looking for white on it, this is an excellent looking copy. Come on, Jesse. 8. So I've been talking about these quite a bit over the years. I've bought a lot of raw copies of it. This is a pop 52 with 44 higher. So that's 96 copies. The members only are typically 30% to a full 100% more rare than the base version. So be on the lookout. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Sometimes PSA mislabels them. So do your due diligence. So I graded a number of these. 7. 7's okay for me. Like, I paid strong for these raw copies. So a lot of times what I'm selling the 7s for, it's just kind of a wash. But I have 8s and 9s, so you kind of have to like recoup some of your money. This has got more white on the back, so I'm guessing had an 8. So the 8's a win. Members only, warp speed. I talked about this in my last Fairfield. It was card show pickup was my biggest pickup. Bought 3 raw copies off of eBay, sent them all in at the same time. One had like surface cracks on the front. I knew it was not going to grade well. This back is extremely clean. A little bit of white there, and a little bit of white there, and a touch there. But other than that, and it was PSA 8. Gorgeous card. This is a big card. Let's see here. This is a pop 16 with 5 higher, so 21 copies. Let's roll in. This has got a baggie. I'm not crazy about that, and it's like loose too. The only reason I can think of that is like I'm pretty sure if you look at the card, it's diamond cut. If you can see that, how it runs uphill both ways, so it just wasn't cut right. And this one's cut a little better, so I think on the other one that's why they didn't encase it, as just they weren't able to, so they had to make it the floating kind. 6s, this is wrong. This is like what a non-members only version would go for. The last 6 of the members only went for, I think, $440 or something like that. So don't always believe that estimate. Members only, I bought 2 raw and graded 2 raw. 10, effing huge. So this is a pop 14, so a pretty rare PSA 10 for Jordan. And I graded another copy. Can I go 2 for 2? No. 9, pop 17 with 14 iron. So only still 31 copies. I dig it. It's card 1, so it's the alpha in the set. Jordan was the alpha, the GOAT of all time. I like it when it's card 1 or card 23. It just is cool. Adds some coolness to the card. Garnett, members only. This is his rookie card. So this is the second card in that set. But I think it's kind of the better pose. The other one is like he's in his like draft hat or stuff. So, but this is in a pro uni. This is a pop 10 with 33 higher. So 43 copies. Rarity, if you're new to the channel, that's what I'm all about. Bought this raw. Was not cheap raw. These have, the base version of these have really skyrocketed. The members only, you can see the writing on the back. 9, this is huge. Huge. The last 9 of this sold for $1,700. And that was like 1 or 2 months ago. So big win. Thank you, PSA, for not upcharging me. I appreciate it. Hardcourt Heroics. I was stacking these for a while. I was just looking for a shiny Jordan to grade. You could get raw copies for $40 to $50. I was picking them up all day. PSA 8. Then the raw copies eventually crept above $60, and I don't know, when you're like paying like 40, 45, and you're getting quite a few copies for that, then I should have just kept buying, but I didn't. 8, so the 8s are wins. I think they sell for more than $88. I think they go for a little over 100. 5 is a big L. There's some chipping here. And there have to be something else wrong besides that chipping to be a 5. And then a 9. So the 9 is a really big card. The centering's gorgeous for a 9. If you look here, the distance. Some 9s are over to the left. I would not pay up for those. Those are not 9s to me. And I can show you. This one's centered. Good centering. Good centering. And then that is not good centering to me. But I've seen 9s have this centering. So sometimes I think PSA gets the centering wrong on these, how they grade it. But a little FYI. The PSA 9 of the Hardcourt Heroics is pop 203 with 34 higher. So not a rare card, but shiny Jordan. Great pose. People like these cards and they pay up for them. Rice is Raiders year out of 250 X-Fractor. Cool looking card. I don't know how much people collect, and this is just me spending a little too much time on eBay, getting a little too esoteric. I don't know what they actually sell for. It's a pop 4 with 2 higher. There's probably just not a lot of people grading it. Mojo Prizm. I collect the Mojo Prizms of Jokic. That are 25, 10. So that's a big win. Great looking card. Breaking Bad. I do collect some Breaking Bad cards. Thought this would get better than a PSA 8. The blue cracked ice. They're cool. This is translucent. You can see through it. The cool looking cards. 8's not a win. Kaleidoscope. I thought these were gorgeous cards. I bought like 7 and I sent in the best 2. So I did very well there. Not super low pop. 18. I've been trying to win the Mojos, but they have kind of dried up. Breeze. Bought this raw off eBay. Probably overpaid a little bit for it. I think I just got a little anxious. I could have been a little more patient. But they're out of 50, so it starts to play mind games with you. Rookie. I knew it was banged up, and it got a 6. I really like how it kind of looks like a New Orleans Saints uniform, even though it's Purdue, but it doesn't have the Purdue logo on it, though. So this card works really well for me. It's super low pop, signed, rookie. It's a pop 2 with 7 higher. So sometimes you can't beat yourself up too much about the grade. It's only like 9 copies out there graded by PSA. Caitlin Clark. I bought like 15 of these during the mania of her being in college. So I got 3 10s and 1 9. The 10s are a pop of over 3,000. So not rare cards at all. I thought it was cool with the point thing in the background. That's why I picked them up. I sent one of the 10s and one of the 9s to auction using PSA's feature with eBay. So we'll see how those go. Denver Hyper Red. I just really like the look of this card. It's out of 99. Pop 1, none higher. Cool card. Jokic 17, third year blue. These are hard to find. Out of 99. I think there's one on eBay, the 9. The guy wants a pretty penny. Probably rightfully so. This is a I forget what the pop is on this. This is like pop 2 or 3. So pretty rare. And high grade. There's no 10s. Mike Evans, cracked ice, rookie. How can you go wrong? Only when you get an 8. But these are out of 25. This is pop 1. I don't think there's any higher. Same with this is game used jersey patch out of. This is the lower numbered one. Got great shine. It's hard to see here. 8. I thought it was better than that. I had 3 copies of this, and this one looked clean. So I'm not sure what happened there. But pop 1, none higher. Jokic Cosmic out of 99. 8 didn't do great there. So Mojo Prizm out of 25. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar 9. Pop 1, 1 higher. So rare cards. If you made it this far, please like, subscribe, comment below, and I'll catch you guys later.